What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for jumping into another video. My name is Josh, and I am just your average Joe day trader. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you enjoy the videos. Hope that you stay a little bit longer. Hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and I hope you hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time we upload a new video. Let's talk a little bit about the market today, Tuesday, August 26th. First thing I'm going to share with every one of you is the market basically had a morning pump and then it went stale. It totally went stale, everyone. Almost exactly what happened yesterday. Now, there were some runners, there were some things that were up, some things that were moving nicely. I'm going to share a couple of those as we go through them. I took some positions today on things that I'm expecting some explosions from, some rocket launching. We'll see. I'm going to talk to you about that for a minute. But I'm also going to share with you what to get ready for as we go into tomorrow, Wednesday, August 27th. So let's go right into the charts because there's not really much happening in the news right now. Nothing noteworthy, no catalysts, nothing that are kind of drawing or causing the market up or down. I've shared with you in the prior videos. I'm sort of stuck, not really stuck, right? But I am in SQQQ and I'm sitting below $18 a share. If you look here, I'm sitting at $17.62. I'm in it somewhere over $18 a share because I loaded up on SQQQ expecting Jerome Powell to literally tank the market. He didn't tank the market. It actually went the opposite direction because people wanted good news. They wanted to hear something good from him. So they took what he said, which was kind of like meh, not really like good, bad, and different. I'm still kind of confused about that. But they took what he said as maybe there'll be a cut. Maybe we'll cut tax rates. We'll see. It's kind of like maybe we'll go to Disney this year, kids. Okay, we'll see if it happens. And I think that we probably will get one cut this year. I think he will, just to appease everyone, to appease the people, maybe even save his own job, right? Because Trump has got him on the chopping block. I think there's one cut coming, and it probably will be in September, which will rally up some good news. It'll cause the market to just, drive harder, and it'll be pretty good. But we'll see. But it did cause the market to run up, and it went totally opposite the direction I thought it was going to be that day. So while the SQQQ was running down, the S&P 500 was running up, and that's the inverse play, which is a ProShare Ultra Pro Short, is the SQQQ. And so on days the market is going to crash or run down or jump down, SQQQ is a great place to be. Awesome place to be. Matter of fact, I have an entire video about how to cheat the S&P 500. It's not really cheating the S&P 500, okay, IRS, don't get crazy on me. But it is basically showing everybody how to play the S&P 500 by knowing it's going down and you buying for it to go up, knowing it's going up, you to buy it to go down. Does that sound familiar? Probably to my options players, probably to all of you that do options. Yes, you buy a put, you buy a call, right? And the QQQ. Now, here's the thing about the QQQ, though. If you can't afford to buy SPY, then chances are you're not going to want to afford to buy QQQ because it's only about less than $100 difference, about an $80, 70 something dollar difference. But the SQQQ is about $620 something dollars different because you can get in there at $17.63 right now. And when the market runs down, you can ride this up and make some money in those shares. So anyway, quick lesson on the S&P 500, SQQQ, QQQ. Go look for that video, S&P 500, how to trade it. Now, me personally, let's talk about the market today. Now, I'm going to take you straight into the AJDT, Average Joe Day Trade August list, the best day trade stocks. And I'm going to kind of just show you what the day looked like today. Not a bad day by any means, actually a very good day. Tesla on a really beautiful run up today. NVIDIA on a run up today. And what I want to share with you is tomorrow at close of market, NVIDIA is going to announce their earnings. Everybody, for the most part, believes that NVIDIA is going to run. Okay. I actually wanted a little bit of a pullback, and I hope I get it in the morning because I'm going to buy in some shares so that I can drive it up at the earnings call and then sell out and get out of it because it's not a long-term hold for me. I actually sold my long-term hold in NVIDIA not too long ago and put that money back to work for me, the profit. AMD, not so much up. It was sort of horizontal today after a drop. Palantir, beautiful run up all day. Robinhood, pretty much nice run up today. Rocket Labs, now this is the one I want to share with you. I took a position in Rocket Labs today. And the reason why I took this position is because if you go to the daily chart, you see here, listen, look at this. Okay, nothing but up, little bit of a breather, and you could almost say like this is a bit of a flag, and boom, it's rocketing. So it's been jumping up about $3 to $4 per share, which is pretty exciting. And even today, well, you can look here and see, opened up at 47.71 with a high of $50.92. So that was sort of the day today, and I'm in it. I'm in it. I bought 50 shares and looking for the pop. And you know what? It's really more of a long-term hold for me. We'll see, what it does, but very excited about Rocket Lab. HIMS also had a wonderful run-up day today. Look at this, and even in the post-market and 24-hour, it continues on this uptrend. And HIMS needed this because HIMS had some hard, after a run up, hard drop. It needed to get a little bit of a move momentum. SMCI came down, but then ran up the rest of the day. Ionic, IONQ, nice run up and continued. Had a little bit of some volatility in the after hours, but came right back up, $40.85. SMR, you had to have ridden SMR to the top and got out. And then it sort of came back and it closed off about where the market opened this morning. CCL, nothing but run up today, Carnival Corp. And I go through these each time I do a video with you because I want you to see that really all you have to do is pull out the AJDT best day trade stocks. I'm going to put it up here on the list again for a minute. Pause the video, take a screenshot of this, take a picture of it with your phone, and just, do some work in the morning. Look at the support and resistance levels. Where was it the day before, high and low? If you haven't seen videos where I talk about my box strategy, let's see, if BBAI is here, I can show you the box strategy. I hadn't cleared it yet. Right, so here's my box strategy, and you can see what I do in the box strategy as I basically go from the highest point to the lowest point, and I pull that box all the way across. I haven't moved my box strategy because I wanted to see, as it stayed in this channel, if it would break. Well, it did unfortunately break down, but it's right back in here now. It did break through, and so it broke this $5.26 support level, but it came right back in, and now it's living within the support and resistance level. So we're still there. BBAI one day is going to crank, okay? Not financial advice, just my opinion. It's going to crank, so keep an eye on it. Let's see, SoFi had a bit of a pullback, which is good because I'm waiting for another pullback and then I'm buying back into it. Iran Limited had continued a nice run up. It's had some really good days. When we go back to auto, some really, really good days of running up. SBET, a lot of people talking about SBET. And this, even though it's gaming, a lot of crypto stuff going on in here. They're buying a lot of crypto, a lot of Ethereum. So there's a lot of interest and volatility in SBET, but they're running up. Run, not really the run we were hoping for today, but it came back down a little bit. APLD, $16.57 in the high in the aftermarket. But I'm going to tell you, this is incredible where APLD is. And I'm telling you right now, my personal opinion, $20. We're going to $20. So get ready. So all of you that are with me in APLD, this is going to be a $20 stock soon. So get ready. You're going to cash in and we're going to print. QBTS, nice run up today in QBTS. And QUBT, kind of went the opposite direction, but recovered at the end of the day. NVTS down a little bit more, but oh man, look at these little jumps. But at 621 right now. And I already shared BBI with you. Okay, a few other stocks I wanted to kind of throw at you. Well, obviously NVIDIA, we talked about NVIDIA, so get ready for earnings. The other one I wanted to share with you is Alibaba. Okay, Alibaba is going to be announcing earnings on Friday at market open, or probably before market open. So there is a chance Alibaba is going to run. And I know a lot of people are tired of hearing about, the Chinese stocks and the Chinese companies and tariffs and all that. I don't think it's going to play into it. I really believe that Alibaba is going to show some strong earnings. We're going to see a really, really positive run. Be ready for it. Do some homework, do some research. Let's see. I'm going to be ready for it. And if it drops hard and goes down, I'm buying the bottom. It goes and it shows some, nice, clean, open opportunity in the earnings. I'm in it to go up. So we'll see what happens. Here's the other one I wanted to share with you. AMPX. Where are all my AMPX, Amprius Tech lovers? God, everybody, look, $7.81. Nice day today. Solid run the day before. Solid run the day before. Look, AMPX is on the move. Okay, are you asleep at the wheel? Have you been in this one? I'm in this one. Have my hold on it. Continuing to run, 781. Look at the daily on this thing, okay? It ran up. It had some hard, took a breath, came up, had another hard, but look what it's doing right now. Hello, it's going to get back up here. Are you ready for this? 850, 902, 990. Okay, don't quote me and don't hold that to me, but we're going to be running on AMPX. Okay, the next one I want to share with you all is CRML. Now, the group I trade with regularly, they've been talking nothing about CRML. They've been in it since $1 something. Matter of fact, one of the guys told me he was in it at 40 something cents, 45 cents. Okay, well, today, beautiful run, had some news today, all the way to $7.43. I'm in CRML and I'm just going to watch it continue to do this up run trend. Love it. Take a look at it. You might feel like this is a FOMO play, and it could be. So don't take this as my personal advice to you. I'm sharing with you what I'm doing. Again, remember, and it looks good. It looks like potentially CRML can continue in this pattern. It might take some breathers and pull back a little bit, but right now it's not. It's doing really, really well. All right. So listen, that's sort of what the market did today. We are excited to see what's going to happen tomorrow at market close. Be prepared, be ready. I may actually do it won't be live for you, but I may be live on screen recording the actual earnings results as they come in after 4 o'clock for NVIDIA. This could be market changing. If NVIDIA runs up, it's going to pull everything with it. Some of these stocks that we're living in, BBAI, APLD, all those potentially could go on fire. CoreWeave, the big ones, right? Could be on fire tomorrow. Could be rocket launch. We're going to see. Now, if NVIDIA somehow has some sort of glitch and they don't meet expectations or they run down in this earnings report, then I'm good. SQQQ is going to light up for me and it's going to launch. So we'll see how that works because it's going to take the S&P 500 either down or it's going to take the S&P 500 up. So yesterday, you'll remember that this basically heat map was grays and reds. All right, it was not green like this. There was a lot of gray, a lot of flat line, but look at the green today. And the S&P 500 finished 0.41% up, 0.30 for the Dow Jones, 0.44 for the Nasdaq. Even China stocks, Hong Kong, and all those areas are up right now, which is really good for them, but really good for us is that we're running up and everything continues to boom up. So let's see what happens tomorrow. This is in anticipation of NVIDIA's earnings. And I promise you, one of the largest corporations, one of the largest earnings results that we could have in our market time is going to happen tomorrow at market close. I hope you're ready for it. I'm ready for it. Thank you so much for being here. If you have not subscribed, please, I go and look at the data for the channel, and it's like 70 to 80% of you that are watching the videos are not subscribing. Just hit that subscribe button for me. I promise you I won't be super annoying. You're going to get notified if you hit the notification bell, which I ask you to do that so you know when my next videos come out. I've got some videos coming up. I'm going to be talking a little bit more about AMPX. I'm going to be talking a little bit more about BBAI. I'm going to be talking a little bit more about APLD. I'm going to be doing some comparisons. We're going to get back to talking a little bit about Joby and Archer because I haven't talked about those in a long time, and they all seem to be running decent right now. But I want to share the news and things that are happening with all those companies. So those videos are on their way and they're coming. Also, look out so you know we've got some training videos on the way. The next training video we're going to launch is specific to the cup and handle and the inverted cup and handle. And I'm going to talk a little bit about what you should be looking for and how to look for that chart pattern, the cup and handle, because it's a very important one to be looking at on the daily and very good way to know where you should be getting into trades on certain stocks. So that one's coming. We're going to launch that next week. And that's it. Have a great night. Thank you for being here. Look forward to the market opening up tomorrow and giving you the next update. Josh out. Peace.